everyone, Empress Vibrant here. Hope everybody is bliss. Please like, share, subscribe and comment. And for your personal readings, all the information is in the description box below. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be up to the time when the readings land. So, Sagittarius, let's see what's going in for you. What's happening, Sagittarius? Let's have a look. What messages do you have for Sagittarius, please? What messages do you have? Okay. So we have first quarter moon in Libra. Make time for self-love. Make time for self-love. Yeah, you've got to be a bit kind to yourself. I feel like you've been working hella hard. You've been going quite ham on meeting deadlines. Yeah, I feel like you want to show up in a big way. I feel like some type of contract or some type of project has got you working very hard. There has been a lot of accomplishments and you feel good in one way, but I feel like you've been neglecting your self. You've been neglecting your more spiritual side, nurture. So definitely take some time for self-love. We also have be proud of yourself. So you have done a lot, you know, you have done a lot of stuff. Be proud of yourself. You've done so much. Like I said, this project or this deadline, you've really put a lot of effort and work into it. And yeah, there's an energy around that. You got 3 cards. I don't know, you're the only one who got 3 cards thus far. New moon in Libra. So there's a lot of mind things going on. That's the first card is last quarter moon in Libra. Make time for self-love. Obviously we've got last quarter moon in Taurus. Be proud of yourself. And then we have full moon in Libra. Find a balance. So I think it is, there we go, it makes sense. Okay, find a balance. Okay, making time for self-love and being proud of your accomplishments and the things that you've been doing. Yes, stack, make that bag, do the things that you have to do, make the impression that you want to make when it comes to your work, your finances, your career, you know, especially those who are really going in on their entrepreneurial ventures. Some of you are really going in and you're seeing great results. You have much to be proud of, and I'm really proud of you as well, so keep that going. Well done. But remember, it's a balance. Okay, can't put the pursuit of making money over your self-love. It's got to be a balance. It's got to be something that rolls hand in hand. So let's get a clarification about this self-love. Why is self-love here? Make time for self-love here for Sagittarius. Please clarify. Make it plain, please. Clarify. There's just too many cards. I feel like you've got so much going on. Like, yeah, you've got so much going on. You need to chill a little bit. Yeah, I'm really proud of you. But this is like the second time a whole load of cards are just flung out. I feel like you've got a lot on your plate. And you need to cut yourself a little bit of slack. Especially for those who are being really hard on themselves for, you know, maybe falling short of some of the stuff. Because I feel like for some of you, the self-love is for those who have really been putting their effort in, and some of the things have not hit the mark that you want. So be kind to yourself. Get that time for self-love. You know, for those who are really proud of what they're doing, I still feel as though there is a disconnect between, say, Queen of Swords. So again, I feel like there's a lot going on in the mind, in the headspace. I feel like with this Queen of Swords energy, it's like you're not taking any prisoners, you're not taking any BS, you're being very direct about what it is that you want. You're not holding any prisoners, but I feel as though you're doing this to yourself. I feel like you're not giving yourself any quarter. It's not even like to say you're dealing with other people like this. I think for some of you, possibly you're dealing with other people like this, and maybe you may cut them some slack, but I feel as though you need to be quite gentle on yourself. I feel like you're being a little bit rough, being a bit cutting, and I think the words that you're using possibly can be quite cutting and deep. So be very mindful about that. It's about that self-love and self-care. So let's see. I'm going to pick one more for that one. So I've got so many. Okay. Yeah. See, Page of Cups. So I feel as though this situation has caused you a lot of anxiety and worry. And I think that's why the self-care is here, the self-love. I feel this Page of Cups is talking about, you know, the early stages of some type of misdemeanor, some type of situation that's caused some type of anxiety or angst, or some, you know, there's some type of, I don't know, almost, one second, cards are just dropping all over the shop. I feel like it's a new project and it's got you in your feels. That's what I feel like this self-love is about. I feel like you're really working, you're doing things, there's a lot of reflection, you're really sitting down, pondering on stuff, you know, and I feel like this new venture has really got you in your feels. You're like, this is what I need, this is what I want, and I feel like if I put my best foot forward and show what my skills and abilities are, and I'm really focused and I'm direct and I get things done, then I'll get what it is that I need. But I feel as though it's an energy of burnout that's possibly happening here. That's why I asked her to be kind to yourself. And I think this Page of Cups is possibly something that has started. I feel like I feel like maybe it's the first time in a while that something's got you in your feelings or got you questioning yourself. Yeah, and I feel like that's where the negative self-chat is coming in. That's why the self-love is being told to you right now. Be kind to yourself, people. Be kind, okay? Let's see what this be proud of yourself is about. What Sagittarius being proud of? What are you proud of in this moment? Okay. So it came up again. Oh my gosh. The Four of Swords. Yeah. First it was upright and then it flew out upside down. So I think for some of you are proud that you have not been taking too many breaks, that you haven't been lazy. So in your mind, you working constantly under this particular pace has made you feel like, yeah, I'm on job, I'm getting it done, I'm not taking, I mean, I've not been lazy, I've not been taking unnecessary breaks, I've just been going in, you know, and I feel like possibly you might be even proud of that, like, I've actually pushed through. So but maybe for some of you, this is the fact that you've pushed through, and maybe you are a serial procrastinator. You know, maybe you only go so far and then you kind of stop. You know, it's not something, you know, across the board. Sagittarius, you guys are really passionate about what you're doing and you do forge forward. But I feel like for some of you, this is speaking of the times that you have procrastinated and you haven't really put yourself forward first. And I think you're just, yeah, you're proud that, oh, well, I've actually put work in on myself. You know, I haven't shirked my responsibility. I haven't just laid down and let things just happen. I've actually been a willing and active participant. And then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Passionate movement, but that's erratic. Knight of Wands can be quite erratic because it's a passionate knight. It's the one that, you know, passionately moves towards what they want, and it's all very much like, I'm gonna carve out a space for myself, I'm gonna do this, and that kind of very optimistic and doing energy. Wands is very doing, is passionate. This is also a fire sign card as well, you know. So we've got the things where they were up in the mind, there's emotions going on, you know, deciding that you're not procrastinating anymore, you're actually putting the effort in and you're feeling very proud of yourself. But I feel as though this Knight of Wands in reverse, Yeah, I feel as though for some of you, like I said, those who feel as though it's like, I'm so proud of myself that I haven't shirked my responsibilities, I've been getting it done. I feel as though there is an element where it's like, yeah, and I haven't just, I haven't just gone into something and just rushed in, No, for some of you, it's the fact that you weren't sitting on the sidelines, you rushed in and you seized the moment and you went and got things done. You weren't joking. Yeah, this one's kind of like a funny energy. I feel as though it's dual. So for some of you, it is the fact that you've not sat on the fence and you went and got stuff done and you're like, yeah, I'm not playing, this is what time it is, yeah. And for some of you, this is the fact that you have forged forward in the midst of procrastination. So, and obviously find the balance in that. Find the balance in getting things done, feeling accomplished, but loving on yourself, yeah? So let's see what the messages regarding love are for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. What messages of love and relationships do you have for Sagittarius? Okay. Everything counts. Make it plain. I don't like the way that came out. I like it when it's more, Just make better come out. I just want maybe two more. Maybe one. Okay. So we have understanding. Happy couples understand each other. So you're being called right now to have some understanding. So there is a need for compromise. There's a need to sit down and to speak to your significant other or the person that you're talking to so that you fully understand where they're at, what they're going through, so that you can best serve one another. Like it says, the best relationships and the best couples understand each other. So know what the aims are, know what what the goal is, understand where the person's coming from, what baggage they're coming from, coming with, and where that's coming from, possibly unpacking that so that you fully understand, where your partner is at. So I feel like it's that understanding. I feel as though that's coming from that self-care as well, that self-love. And I feel like making time for self-love will also align you perfectly for understanding where your partner's at as well, because possibly you having conversations about where you're at and your healing journey, where you are on your spiritual path. That communication then will spark a next level of bonding, a next level of commitment towards one another. So I love the fact that understanding is here, because it is about you feeling comfortable and secure where you're at. And then we've got reciprocate, express shared feelings. See, said it already. I didn't even look at the card yet. So reciprocate. So I feel like there is definitely communication, heartfelt communication. I think it's definitely not a surface level chat. It's about fully understanding one another, where you're at, where the journey is. And I think it's about really mapping out what your goals are for the relationship, for what you want in the future. I love that. And reciprocate, express shared feelings. So if your partner comes to you, or somebody who's wanting to have a relationship with you, they're divulging some real, intimate information, or case sensitive, or something that is not a run-of-the-mill type of confession or exploration, or some type of it's not run-of-the-mill what they're coming to you with. So to reciprocate is to also to give off something that is intimate in nature, or something that is a bit more deeper than your average thing. to show that level of commitment and to show that inner standing that I see you opening up. Now I can do likewise. I can show you that I, you know, respect and appreciate what you've shared with me by also sharing something intimate. And obviously, by all means, especially for those who are, you know, in situationships or just at the dating phase, and yeah, you can decide how deep that goes or how far down the rabbit hole you want to take that person, depending on what it is that they've, you know, divulged to you. But ultimately, it's about opening up and expressing and becoming open to the journey with that particular person. So yeah, I think it's cute. I think it's sweet. I do. And I'm all for it, you know. I'm all for heart to heart, as difficult and sometimes as uncomfortable as it can be to speak certain, you know, things. And yeah, it can be very difficult. I get it. But it feels so much sweeter when you get to understand, you know, understand your person so much more. And how great it feels to be trusted, you know, with certain situations and certain information, you know. So yeah, I like that. So lastly, let's get some words of advice from the animal spirit deck. Words of encouragement and advice for Sagittarius. Ooh. I don't know what's going on with you, but cards are just spitting out all over the place. I'm going to use these ones because I feel like they're all for you. The first one is Swan Spirit, take a deep dive. Yep, open up them emotions, take a deep dive, open up, allow that person to get further in with you and get more further in with yourself. Make time for self-love, you know. We have find a balance, you know. Yes, deep dive and get to know yourself and others, you know. Be proud of your accomplishments, you know. Deep dive, I like that. You get a bit more, not surface level, like I said, you're getting beyond the surface. So take a deep dive into yourself. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. Yeah, so, you know, be loyal to yourself, you know, that's that self-love. Be loyal to your partner, be loyal to, you know, your ventures, your, you know, yeah, be loyal to what you love, you know, show up for it, you know, and show up in the best possible capacity, being rested and feeling good and having a renewed sense of energy, you know, that motivation. We've got wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Exactly. You know what has happened before. Look about the things that you've learned along the time and put it into action by showing the wisdom in the situations that you've gone through. You know, so turn the things that you know into wisdom that you can support. You can give that as tidbits and advice to your significant other or whoever it is that you are connecting at a deeper level with. So turn the things that you know into wisdom, and that can be shared. And you don't know how valuable the right word at the right time is for somebody. And then we have parrot spirit, watch your words. So indeed, I think that's where I was saying, you know when or how far to go in based on what it is that you're hearing and how you feel. So watch your words. Possibly, I feel for some of you that's an energy where you're not wanting to divulge too much. You are not wanting to give too much. And then on the flip side, the negative words that you've been saying to yourself with that Queen of Swords energy that I saw, you know, under the making time for self-care. Watch your words, you know, don't diminish yourself and don't cut yourself off from your greatness. And then we have Hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. Exactly, let spirit be your guide. You know, be open to the process, allow the spirit to work on your behalf. And yeah, that has been your messages. Take the messages as they resonate, leave what doesn't. For your personal readings, all the information is in the description box below. Please like, share, subscribe and comment, and hit the notification bell so you'll be up to the time when the readings land. Take care, Sagittarius.